All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. And great to be here with you for this blockchain sports update call. And great to have the executive team with blockchain sports and Atlanta Blockchain with us here today. And some great updates, great things are happening. And we want to just welcome everybody to the call. So thanks for joining in. And you definitely want to stay tuned to the end. We've got some really great announcements and news for everybody here today. So, Edward, Ilya, we'll throw it to you guys first. It's always good to be here with you guys. And it's cool to be together in person right now as well in Dubai. It's good to see you guys throughout the day. And you guys want to jump in and say hello to everybody before we kick off?
Jeremy, always good to see you. Edward, of course, to see you in person. Today is the first day of Ramadan.
It
Congratulations to
is.
everybody who is related. And yes, it's always good to be in Dubai. Special, good vibe, a lot of business. I know Dima loves this place also just as much as you guys love Saudi. Um, so yeah, let's just uh, get started, right? So
Yeah,
we get
same
unless
here. I'm excited to see everyone, and Jeremy, Ilya, it's good to be together here. I'm excited for tomorrow to see most of you, a lot of you here tomorrow, and we have a lot ahead of us. And I think we should just move forward right now because Dimitri is in a hurry. He's always in some important secret places. So let's see where he is right now, Dimitri.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, we've got two Dimitris, Dima and Dimitri, and we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia first because Dimitri, I know you have been working on some really, really incredible things out there. And guys, for those of you that don't know, Dimitri really brought so much power to this project with so many different technologies and the team that he brought on board with this project from the computer vision to so many different the VR XR dimension to the project, and so many connections in the business world, the technology world as well. So, Dimitri, we're going to throw it over to you, man, because we know you got to head out to some meetings. So, thanks for being with us.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone from Saudi Arabia. Right now, I'm in Riyadh, but we are leaving to another town to have a meeting before we leave Saudi Arabia. I just wanted to bring you some updates on the work that we've done in the past month and a half. I think we've been here. We've signed. I don't know. Some of you have heard that we've signed with the biggest tech company of Saudi Arabia called Elm. Elm is overseeing basically every big project that comes out of or from the government. So they are exclusive contractors on IT solutions for the government, for AI solutions for government and so on. And they also they take contracts on mega projects. So mega events, mega projects, they're usually the go-to company to acquire or bring the technology in. So for us, it's a strategic partnership that we've signed. We are progressing towards a joint venture. We're going to create a company between BCS and Elm, so we can place our IP. They can place their investment into this company, and we can start delivering projects countrywide and probably go beyond. We already started talking. So Elm on our behalf started talking to some companies outside Saudi Arabia, which is a good sign. We're already expanding through them on the markets that we can access. And the list of things that we've picked up with Elm is astonishing. So Elm has won a contract to upgrade all the technologies or propose the new technologies for the biggest stadium in Jeddah. Now, this is where when we've shown our Formula Drift, when we showed our computer vision, our XR solutions, they were right on it. They said, let's put these technologies into that stadium together. And we've had, right now, I have multiple teams assigned within Elm to us to work on separate solutions, and we're signing contract after contract after contract. I'm literally sat half the time I spend in legal, half the time I spend going through the actual detail of how we will implement this, and they want things to happen fast. So our probably longest thing is something that we need to create for them from scratch is 6 months. So everybody's moving super fast, and we made an impression on them that we are moving really fast in terms of creating technology, in terms of deliverance, and so on, in terms of how we process legal paperwork. Even the agreement that we've signed was literally discussed for just 1 week. They said it's a precedent, as the first time for them that they've moved this fast. But we found a way to basically build up the trust, to explain and to demonstrate the capabilities, and now we're moving ahead. The other news that you haven't heard of yet is that we're partnered with this small company, but with big access nevertheless. This is a company that was formed by the Ministry of Sports to work on special projects on promotion of big superstar athletes that are coming, or the Ministry of Sports wants them to come over to Saudi Arabia to perform. One of their claim to fame is the last boxing match that they've run. And this has immediately sparked a conversation. I said, well, we have the computer vision for boxing as well, that it fits, because if it works for 22 players on the field for football, it will work for two guys in the ring in the limitless space. So immediately we jumped on this, and this is what I'm going to discuss today. Even though it's Saturday, we're still working, and I think we're going to progress. We're going to move towards Sunday as well. Ramadan only helps to expand the day, because everybody tends to work late until a very late night. And so I was already hinted that we're not going to get back home until probably early morning tonight. And we need to build this list of action. They're very keen. They want to present something super fast as well. So yeah, a lot is happening here, and a lot is moving the way we like it, basically. On top of that, not only the boxing that we were jumping on, they've already suggested we go together and explore the Formula One track in Jeddah that is being complete for, I think the first race is going to take place next year, but we need to equip it now. So we're going to build a solution for Formula One, same computer vision, same XR solution. We just need to do the software for the Formula One, for the fan engagement. But it all works towards the same same stream. Also, on top of the Formula One, we're discussing now various types of activities. So apart from Formula One, Formula Drift itself, we are negotiating with the rights owners of the drift rights for Saudi Arabia right now. But I have the feeling that they don't own the whole process. And there is still a room for them to be helped to place our Formula Drift inside the Saudi Arabia. And this is why these guys are important, because they liaise directly with the Ministry of Sports. The Ministry of Sports, of course, has a say, and they liaise directly with one of the sheikhs who was assigned to basically oversee all the superstars coming into Saudi Arabia. So the circle, I think, has closed. And we have exact number of people in exact number of places that will help us to move at the pace that we love. So those are updates. On top of that, obviously, and I think Anatoly will cover a lot of it, we're engaging with agencies that are doing the promo. So I met with the guys who promoted all the football in the country. They work directly with the Crown Prince, with MBS, and they're very keen to take our technology for us to help them to continue promoting. And we're trying to establish ourselves as a go-to place, basically, for technologies. And this is what we're manifesting right from the get-go. We're explaining that we're in every vertical that they would be interested in. We show our work. Everybody loves it. They do their due diligence. They see that we're much stronger than the offering that is currently available in the country. So there's a lot of relationships that have been built in the country within the last 6 weeks. So really, really, really happy to be part of it. And yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting.
Awesome to meet you. Well, we appreciate you, man, and everything you bring to the table, and all the work you guys are doing. And enjoy your time tonight. I know you're going to eat lots of
Thank you.
good food and have lots of laughs, and of course, talk lots of business. So
But
thanks.
not until sundown now. We have to
I
wait
know,
and
I know, I
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Ramadan, strict rules. Strict rules, yeah. Yeah.
That's
All right,
awesome.
guys.
All right.
I do excuse myself. I have to run. The car is already waiting. And the team is already waiting. So I have to unfortunately say goodbye. Until next time. And I'll bring you more news when we meet next time. Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks, Dimitri.
Thank you, Dimi.
Thank you.
Dima, lots of big things happening, man. You guys are, we were talking to some leaders today, and they said, man, one thing about the whole blockchain sports team is you guys are the hardest workers. And I don't know when you sleep, but we can sleep when the project's done, right, brother?
Of course, Jared. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you again for this big meeting, and I want to give some update. We have a lot of updates. First of all, it's growth update about AI cars and about Drift, because today it's the most focused project that we will sell into Saudi Arabia that Dima discussed before about Elm. So, first of all, I want to say that we have big updates across different areas of our project. Scaling and marketing. Our technical infrastructure is fully prepared. It's first one. Second one, the test mainnet has been successfully launched and tested. So we are in the last destination. Next, it's listing. And we already test everything. Everything work good. And it's great news because we complete all updates and ready for listing. All key systems are running smoothly, and we have built scalability mechanisms for high performance. And we are now choosing the best time to launch it based on the market trends, because you saw that our market is down, and we wait a good moment to go listing. Next one. AI car and motorsports. We successfully tested the AI cars in a simulator and can now drive on a track by itself. It's a good news for us too, because it's one of the reason why Elm signed a contract with us, signed a partnership with us, because they tested autopilot system and AI system. It's closer around this technology, and for them it's new, and every new type of technology they like to buy. To us, of course, it's royalty. AI powered car is fully assembled, and we are currently integrating AI into the real vehicles, and after 2 months we will have first testing in real track for our car, and it's a big step for us too, because it will give to us a lot of opportunity to sign next parts of documents and start rich investment from Saudi Arabia. Next one, top pilots from around the world are joined to our project. Big name. This is world champions, one by one, write to our social media and present themselves that they are ready, promoted, and they wanna drive in World Cup Championship in 2026 in Saudi Arabia, and it's give to us more drift community, because all of them have 1, 2, 3 million followers, and it will help us to grow in crypto market, because Atleta will launch in this time, and it will help us to reach more followers around all project. We have secured agreements to preparing for the 2026 Drift World Championship in Saudi Arabia. Next one, we are working with Saudi Arabia under the Saudi Vision 2030 program to develop 10 key areas in drifting, including an XR simulator, AI cars, smart track, and more. A lot of people already buy drift packs, and all this selling of technology will help us to reach a lot of royalty, and this is big success to us. The first prototype of a smart track with an intelligent surface is now in development. It's next type of our development that we already start, and it happened because Elm asked us to preparing all type of technologies that we have in our roadmap, because they are ready to launch us in Saudi. About Drift. Drift is a major focus, and we know many people wait for our update. And next 1-2 weeks, we will announce officially in all our social media more details about every technology and about every next step that will happen, that already happened in Drift, and you can follow it. Everything will be launched. What else? I have some list with questions.
I can also support you regarding technologies.
Wait. And one more big point to our community, that what about team and leadership? Andrei Didovsky contract has been ended, and we thank him for his contribution, and we will continue work with Atleta with another one CEO. We are in the final stage of hiring a new CEO of Atleta, and experienced leader who will take the project to the next level. His name will be announced soon. But what I want to say that this person already launched a lot of famous projects. And for us, it's a big step, because it will help us to grow higher. It will help us to reach more community around Atleta, and it will give to us a lot of opportunity with big partnership, because this CEO will come to us with case of big partners with whom he worked in previous project. And for Atleta, it's a big step. And we will announce officially it next few weeks. You will see it, but the main point that Atleta reach big sale. So, Anatoly, maybe you will edit.
I'm sorry, Dima. Can I add here a very important part
Okay.
of the new CEO and having a new leader is that having huge experience in launching big projects and bringing them to market, he will take full control. He will basically get all the reins and review some of the strategy, ways, timing. When are we going to be launching? How are we going to be launching the network? And soon, when he starts his work, where everything will be announced on how are we going.
Yeah, thank you, Artem.
Just to support the guy's words, you will be surprised who will be the new CEO. It will be just for you. But so to also, like, maybe elaborate on the words which Tima has described. In Saudi Arabia we reached. Well, that's a lot of information, so I will go step by step. And the first one, as Dimitri tells about the cooperation with Elm. So Elm is the major company in Saudi Arabia, one of the biggest, and they always playing big. And blockchain sports ecosystem is something that suits their strategy and suits our strategy of development. That's why, for example, Drift solution came extremely, I'd say, useful for that, because the biggest problem in Saudi Arabia is that they cannot build AI-driven cars such as Tesla works in US, basically because they have no lanes on the road. And apparently, we creating the unique drift simulator with unique technologies, which allows Elm to use our technology in creation of the local AI-based autopilot. And this is also one of the major things which ultimately lead to success in a drift part of blockchain sports. So, and this is only one topic. Second topic is actually the technologies which stands in blockchain sports, such as computer vision, VR, XR. So now we reach to the point where we actually discussing how to implement core technologies such as computer vision into the stadiums across the whole Saudi Arabia, because World Cup is coming on. It also suits the Saudi Vision 2030, and it suits Elm. Moreover, VR and XR not only as an esport game, but as well as fun experience, because since one of the goals of the Saudi Vision 2030 is to enhance fun experience and enhance people to visit the games, more cultural events, etc. They're extremely interested in what we may bring in. And there's a couple more really great news which started from Saudi Arabia, but actually it will have major impact on the whole ecosystem promotion, because our marketing team, which actually shoots the reality show and for football, for drift, this team now is also working towards marketing implementation of the solutions in Saudi Arabia with the major players on the MENA market, such as Publicis, NBC, the big, I can say this is family, but this is family business, Alotame, which have huge presence in Saudi Arabia, which are interested into implementation technologies which we used in blockchain sports. And also our marketing team, which shoots amazing shows, will help us and them together to promote everything that we do with the wider range, let's say. So to be honest with you, this is too much going on in Saudi Arabia, where we implement our technologies. And for example, computer vision in the near future will be installed in the more than 300 places across the Saudi Arabia, with the help of our new partners, which I mentioned just now as Alotame, because computer vision born in blockchain sports but goes far beyond the blockchain sports and can be implemented the wider range.
Anatoly, can you explain, please, a little bit about who will market us? What about marketing? What about production? With whom we already have?
So so one of the biggest partners on the MENA region and companies which the leader of this company called Mina Oprah Winfrey. and it's Paramedia Group, which it's basically the place where, for example, film festival born in Cannes, and the same film festival happens in the MENA region. So this is the company which makes this major events, and we partner in with this company with the level of our production. We have no doubt that we can cover the whole MENA region. We will produce great thing, and we will reach to the biggest companies, such as, for example, NBC and our reality shows. We're now in deeper discussion. So for those who don't know, NBC is the top tier and top one most viewed channel on the MENA region, and exactly thanks to Paramedia partner, we were able to highlight, to show our production level of our production and our reality shows for them as well.
And sorry, I not present you because people write me that who is this guy? Anatoly, you was 2 times in previous Zoom call. Anatoly is the CEO of WAP company who work with all our football ambassadors, and he is a guy who helped me a lot in everywhere. If I fly somewhere, if I have some meeting with somebody, Anatoly was most of time with me, and he helped me, he support me, and he's like, I don't know, he's like right hand who helped me a lot in every area. He's a smart guy. He have a lot of languages. How much? Six languages. He is a previous professional football player, and he's like, I don't know, it's mix of a lot of technologies, where is sports, education, smart knowledge, and everything. So sorry for interrupt. And because your name is Artyom, because Artyom maybe send him a link, and you can change the name, because people write me, why you say Artyom, but why you say Anatoly, but it's Artyom. So
Yeah,
and yes, sorry.
yeah, thank you for this introduction. And yeah, this name may mislead us, but yeah, I had some troubleshooting with the link. Artyom shared with me his link, and probably that's why. But yeah, my name is Anatoly. Most of you seen me a couple of times. And yeah, one important thing also, which Dmitry reminded me of, that VAP agency is an agency which manage the whole ambassador relationship with all our football players, football stars, and etc. And during last months, we signed 2 really big cooperation deals with 2 agencies. One of them based in Dubai, R5, and second is Raiola Group. For those who don't know, Mino Raiola was, until he passed away, was the biggest agent in the world. He was agent of the Erling Haaland, for example, until 2022, and we signed cooperation with the Raiola Group. So it's one of the biggest agencies in the world, and they have outreach for every football player, like who's currently playing and who's already like is counted as legend of the football. And so it brings us even bigger abilities to highlight our, I'd say, to be involved with this current players and football legends all over the world.
Thank you, Anatoly, for big introduction. Ilya.
Yes. No, I'm just smiling because just for this reason, because he was showing Artyom, and it was confusing. Yes, Anatoly, thank you. So you are staying, just to clarify, you are staying in Saudi, right, together with Dmitry, and on daily basis you are taking care of the Saudi part of business, right, currently?
Yes. A couple 2 last months, guys. You can't believe it. I mean, it's hard to imagine, but guys, just imagine that for last 2 months, me and Dmitry were coming back home at 2-3 a.m. at night because this is the usual time when business ends in Saudi, and we were waking up at 8 in the morning because our Minsk team is already woke up and we need to communicate them and we need to pass them tests. So yeah, past 2 months was rough and tough, but it's worth it because yeah, who if
And
not
now
we, right?
and now it's gonna be more amazing, right? Because of Ramadan. So you will finish probably even later. You will start later from now on with locals, and you will finish later.
It's not a problem at all. So now we both getting used to it. So that's all right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Anatoly.
Great. Artem, anything else you want to add to the updates today?
Well, the guys covered most of it. The only thing that I just reminded, we have been posting this in the blockchain sports and I think Limitless chats channels. The huge chunk and important for the community is that the reality project is moving forward, and we signed a contract with an American company called Navio. It's a big broadcaster and a distributor in North America with total audience over 15 million people, I guess, something like this. They will be distributing the realities that we have shooted, the Path to the Dream, the Photo Chain, the Narrow Drift, I guess, and someone more, the top five one. In March, they will start showing the content. This will bring more monetization to those who are part of the reality show packs.
Love it. Amazing. Well, guys, so many moving parts to this project, and we really believe in what you guys are doing, the vision that you guys have, and we want to make an announcement today with Blockchain Sports that we got a lot going on, right? There's a lot of doors that have opened. Some of the final closings of some of the partnerships have taken a longer due diligence process than expected, but that's just part of the journey. It's absolutely part of the journey. One of the things that we were able to see a few weeks ago is one of the groups that put up a very large amount of collateral to help support and back the project. But we are going to keep the founders packs, the node packs live and continue to make them available until the funding closes. Obviously, guys, every day that the project continues, every day the project extends, there's heavy costs, right? We're talking about 1,000+ employees, enormous overhead that the project has. And so we're going to continue to keep the project alive. And it's a great opportunity, right? It's a great opportunity for all of us to continue to support, to continue to promote, to continue to back this project in a major, major way. And really excited about the news for the new Atleta CEO that's going to be announced very soon. And this is really going to propel the digital side of the project to a whole nother level as well. So great opportunity to be a part of this project, both on the digital side and the real world side of business. So many things are happening. So many things are coming together. And we just believe in you guys. We believe in this project. We see your commitment to take it all the way to the finish, to overcome all of the challenges, and to never give up on that dream. And as a community, we support, we stand with you guys, we back you guys, and let's really take this all the way. And so we want to encourage all of the community members. If you haven't yet gotten your node packages, get your node packages locked up. Imagine being able to earn from this blockchain on a daily basis, plus the Atla coins that come with that. The real world business projects that are available. You can go to your back office and see all of those options. Just really exciting time. So Edward and Neil, I'll throw it over to you guys for any additional thoughts that you have as we close out the call tonight.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm just reading now. Sorry, Edward. Just read a question from one of leaders. So Anatoly and Dmitry touched on major project, right? Real life projects like computer vision, XR. Dima, you mentioned about drift. So can you help what Lyra is asking to understand how it's gonna benefit Atleta itself? Because people, it's one ecosystem, right? So one is connected to each other. Just for those people who don't really understand from community, because Atleta is not standalone project, right? It's linked to blockchain sports ecosystem. Dima, maybe in a couple words you can explain so that we have.
Yeah. Before Dima explains, I was actually gonna ask Jeremy. Jeremy, can you actually talk about validation and how these projects are gonna be on a blockchain and how we're gonna earn from these validations? I was literally gonna ask this, and you asking the questions. I was gonna ask Jeremy to explain it because people
Yeah.
forget. Yeah, I forget sometimes. I get so focused on Atletico and I completely forget about validation. I mean, the notes, the validation. I mean, there's a big opportunity there.
Yeah, this is a data heaven. It really is. The sports world is really a data heaven, and there's so many different elements to that. But every single transaction on this blockchain has to be validated through the nodes, and you're able to earn your nodes actually are earning the Atla coin while they're validating those transactions, whether it be data, whether it be the NFTs. This is a major part of the project. In fact, I still to this day think it's it's where the whole thing began, and I still to this day think it's the one of the biggest, if not the biggest piece, and that is the ability to NFT the up and coming players, and for fans and people around the world to actually be able to support those players, to back those players, and actually have ownership in their careers. And this is massive. All of those transactions are taking place on the blockchain, from the statistics of the players, everything that's happening. And this is not, the project starting with soccer, with football, but guys, this cross pollinates into every single sport in the world. And this is really the first time that we have seen blockchain technology find a use case in the real world, bringing the two together at this level. It's never ever been done before. It's a massive vision. It's a massive undertaking, and I want everyone to understand that this would be a massive project if it was just a layer one blockchain project and that's all it was. It would be a massive project and years of development. This would be a massive project if it was just computer vision, a massive project if it was just drift or motor, any of the elements of this project by itself is just a huge undertaking. And what this team is doing is bringing it all together under one roof, under one umbrella. And it's just incredible. And, let's go to Dima and Artem to, dive in deeper on how the blockchain and the real world businesses collaborate and cooperate, and how does Atleta blockchain benefit from the sports industry and all of the businesses and companies that will be using the blockchain.
Yeah, Jeremy, here I will step in. Part of the answer to the question that Ilya is asking, you already covered. Yeah, so basically we are having the Atleta implemented into some businesses where transactions can be made only in Atleta to make the product work, and thus encouraging the number of transactions, the gas fees, and all of the stuff working, raising the price of Atleta. So in every product that there is in the BCS ecosystem, whether it's XR, whether it's computer vision, scouting, NFT marketplace, all of this, there is plan on how to have some use case for Atleta to make it grow. Other than that, there is indirect influence on Atleta of this project because everyone knows that BCS. That Atleta is part of the BCS ecosystem of the project. So having these projects evolving separately also has indirect marketing for the Atleta itself. and we have more people becoming interested in the network, bringing in new liquidity, bringing in new members. So there's a direct and indirect influence, which makes the project nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. I just got a message from somebody that said the word that we're looking for is unicorn. This is a unicorn project, and it really is. It's one of those projects that the capacity of this project to penetrate the market at the right place at the right time is just absolutely exists in this project, from the trending world of sports to the emerging world of blockchain coming together in one. Absolutely powerful. So thank you guys. I don't know if we touched on, Ilya, I don't remember on the call if it was touched on about the player transfers, but maybe
I
some
was
updates.
gonna,
Yeah, okay,
Jeremy, I
good.
was gonna ask this question, yes, because if you don't touch on it, we'll get a lot of messages, so it's better to address. Dima, if you can
Yes,
give us
yes.
some updates, yes, on
Yes,
this.
about football transfer. Next week we will update in our official channel all the player that we announced before, which numbers we reach from transfer, and next step of paying first royalty to our community, because it's a first payment, and we have a process how we need to go back to all the process to go to smart contract. And today we our lawyers work in legal sites how we will transfer it to main company and change to crypto to connect it to smart contract. We will announce it next week in main group.
Yeah, thank you, Dima. And just to remind everybody, we on Limitless we launched KYC or KYB for people who joined as business. So for those people who purchased more than $10,000 worth of NFTs, right, like founders NFTs, so it's required to pass KYC. It's a very simple process. The same provider we used before on Uplift. Very simple. But it's a must for majority of people. People purchase less than 10,000, so nothing needs to be done. So in case you purchased a pack which involves player transfer, right? So you will be automatically part of the smart contract. So the funds, this first royalty Dima is talking about, will just go through the smart contract to your wallet. Probably it's going to be a claim process in the back office. On technical side, we're still talking between the teams to see how it's going to work.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in, and let's keep the momentum going. It's a great opportunity. I'm thankful about the transition that's happening on the digital side. I think that this was a very necessary transition. The team that got us to this point, amazing team. We love Andre, the team that was there, and they laid the necessary foundation. But without a doubt, what is needed now is somebody with the experience of bringing layer one blockchains and projects like this into the marketplace and launching them successfully. And so it's going to be a great transition, and great times are ahead. So let's rock and roll. Good to see everybody. And thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, 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 everybody.